Every 60 seconds, there are 3.8 million searches on Google. Now, if that were a cake, it would be absolutely massive. But the problem is, your competitors would be eating most of that cake and leaving you with crumbs. That's because approximately 75% of users stick to the first page of Google. So if you're not on there, you're missing out big time. Now, I'm not happy with that, I assume you're not either, and that's why in this video, I'm going to reveal the killer SEO strategies to get a bigger piece of the Google cake and grow your traffic and revenue. Bon appetit. Focus on your user experience. Popular designer Frank Chimero once said, "People ignore design that ignores people." Lord Google is always watching to see how people behave when they're on your site. Are they able to move around the place easily? Are they spending plenty of time on your site, or are they bouncing back? You want the audience to have a smooth and engaging experience on your page. To see how slick your user experience is, I've got a few questions for you. Do you use pop-ups rarely or never? If you have an opt-in, is that process quick and easy? And when you check your page speed on Google's Page Speed Insights, do you get a score of over 90 for desktop and mobile? Are your pages categorized in an appealing way to your target customer, and can people navigate these categories easily? And lastly, are you using your white spaces well and avoiding page clutter? If you answered no to any of the above, you've got some work to do. But before you do that, please consider clicking the like button if this content is helping you. Format content for search engines and featured snippets. You know when you type in a question on Google, there's that part at the top that appears with a snapshot of an article. That's called a featured snippet. And you can optimize your pages to have a good chance of appearing there. This is great for boosting your traffic. Ranking in the featured snippet all comes down to the question you're answering and how your content is formatted. To give your page the best chance of appearing in the featured snippet section, remember these few things. Make sure your article both asks and answers your target question as clearly as possible. Use headings and subheaders. These make it easy to understand or search your page. And use short, direct sentences of no more than 20 words with language that isn't too complicated. Use short descriptive URLs. Do you know what the longest novel ever written is? It's a book written in 1912 called In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust, and it contains 9,609,000 characters. That's about 4,215 pages. Pretty crazy, right? Tell me this, why are some of you trying to beat that record with your website URLs? Your URL isn't a novel. It's also not your page title. Make your URLs clean, short, and to the point so you can help search engines understand exactly what your page is all about. And the good news is that it's pretty easy to do. We all love a good checklist, don't we? So here's a short one for your URLs. Use your keyword. Make sure a visitor can understand what your page is about just from reading your URL. Keep it short and snappy because many search engines can't handle long URLs. When making a smoothie, it helps to throw different stuff in there, and your site is no different. Using a mix of internal and external links can improve your user experience, credibility, and crawlability. Internal links are awesome because they link your users to other useful pages on your site and encourage them to stay for longer. They also help search engines find your content. And external links to other quality, authoritative content on the topic you're writing about is great for making your website more credible in Google's eyes. But just make sure that the sites you're linking to are high quality, or it could actually screw up your credibility. If you have a site and want to grow it, it might be worth letting my agency take care of all of it for you. Just book a free call using the link in the description below if you're interested. Pay attention to Google algorithm updates. Google is a bit of a perfectionist, and most experts estimate that Google changes its search algorithm about 500 to 600 times per year. That's about once or twice a day. And most of those changes don't impact much. But every now and then, there's an update that affects everything. And if you're lucky, you might find your site benefiting from an update, or you could be completely penalized without even knowing why. To avoid being stuck in the dark, it helps to keep your finger on the pulse and be aware of any updates that Google rolls out. And a good start is to subscribe to Google's Search Console community and make sure to track your traffic using services like Google Analytics and SEMrush. That way, you can check for any unexpected dips or spikes which might suggest an update, and then you can adjust if you need to. Now, if you want a bunch of other amazing tips for getting your site ranked on Google in 2023 and beyond, make sure to click this video and watch it through to the end.